that I've realized that gentleness is like super, super important for the healing process, and for feeling self-love, and for feeling like it's okay to be where I am right now. Hey guys, it's Hayden here making another video. Today I want to talk about something that I think is really important with the recovery and healing process in general, with life, but also after psychosis, and that is being gentle with yourself. Let's get into it. Before I get into this video, I just want to thank you guys for supporting me. Thank everybody for commenting and liking and doing all that. I appreciate your support, and I appreciate you sharing your story with me, your stories with me, and just bringing my channel alive. It's nice to know that a community is forming and bringing, I guess, good stuff to other people. It's nice to know that it's impacting. So also I've mentioned this in other videos before, but I'll be offering, well, I offer card readings if that's something you're interested in, and I also offer one-on-one support, not as like a as somebody who's like a medical professional, but as a peer support. And I think I'm gonna make like an optional donation if you want to like donate for me, like spending time with you. It's up to you. But yeah, just wanted to sort of open that door. It's something I've been contemplating to do, or to openly advertise for. So if those are things you're interested in, just hit me up on my Instagram. That's posted on my YouTube channel. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get into the actual content. Today we're going to be talking about gentleness, gentleness with the self, and its importance in the recovery process and healing process after psychosis, but also in life in general. This is something that's kind of always a theme for me. It's something that I always come back to after a while. I'll sort of forget about it and then come back to it. But recently, I've kind of had another revelation with it, or a deeper understanding of gentleness with the self. And it came about because of a book I was reading. I haven't finished it yet, but it kind of just sparked something for me. And the book is about meditation, specifically the like traditional Buddhist meditation of watching your thoughts, identifying, thinking, and then coming back to the breath. But the approach that the author took, who is Pema Chödrön, I'll put the post or the link for the book below. She focused on gentleness as the focus for the practice. So yes, you're putting your focus on the breath, and yes, you're identifying your thoughts coming through, but the quality of the meditation, she mentions, should be gentleness. So not getting mad at yourself when the thoughts come up, just like acknowledging them and being gently noticing, and then gently placing your attention on the breath, not having a death grip on the breath itself, but rather gently placing the focus. And people have probably told me this before, be gentle in your meditation, be gentle with yourself, but it never really like registered really. It's something that just kind of went over my head. And so it hasn't been until that book and recently with the meditation practice that I've been kind of doing, that I've realized that gentleness is like super, super important for the healing process, and for feeling self-love, and for feeling like it's okay to be where I am right now, because I've just felt like an overwhelming sense of relief just from allowing myself to be gentle and not push myself and be hard on myself. And so that's something that I wanted to bring attention to. And as far as doing a gentleness practice, or like helping somebody find this gentleness within them, there's nothing really that I can like tell you per se. I think to help you with that, I think it's kind of something that needs to be felt, because it was something that I had a hard time finding. But just notice when you're hard on yourself, and then allow that hardness to soften, and kind of realize that it's okay. You don't have to be hard. There's this hardness in general. There's a hardness in the world, and we tend to internalize that, I think. So if we allow that hardness to soften within us, I think it allows the gentleness to arise. It allows the self-compassion, the self-love to sort of come about more naturally and easily. So I guess give that a try. If you want to try the meditation practice that Pema Chodron was starting to talk about in the book, basically it's just noticing when there's a thought, saying thinking. That by noticing, it's like gently acknowledging the thought, but then letting it go and going back to the breath, but doing it very gently and very with self-respect, not self-detriment, because you want to be gentle with yourself. You don't want to be more hard on yourself in the meditation, because the meditation is going to give you, it's going to produce results based on what kind of practice you're doing. So if you're hard on yourself in your practice, you're probably going to be hard on yourself in your life, and most likely you are already hard on yourself in your life. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I have much more to say about that, but be gentle with yourselves. You know, we don't have to be perfect, and who's to define what perfect is? Perfect is a construct that humans sort of idealize or imagine. I think nature would probably argue that everything is just the way it needs to be. So be gentle with yourself, seek your truth, take time for yourself, and if you'd like to get a card reading with me, let me know on Instagram. If you'd like to talk with me about your experience, or you just want to chat, you can also message me on Instagram. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my future videos. Bye for now.